Saturday morning, tournament time, and your team prevailed tonight, Coach. And take us through this. First quarter, 13 to 8. Preston held the lead, and they outscored the Panthers the rest of the way. Talk about some of the adjustments that were made and what the difference was the last 3 quarters.
Well, adjustments at halftime, really, there wasn't anything that adjusted too much. It was sometimes we were almost over-helping on some pick-and-roll action and things like that, and the Bruce kid ended up getting some wide-open looks. He's been shooting the ball better as of late. We made a little adjustment there. Like we said, if our guys have him under control, winning their matchup, you don't need to overhelp. And we kind of switched that up a little bit in the second half. It was really some big plays. Ethan Sturm stepping up, taking that charge late, then knocking down that three in the corner. It was a back and forth game. We knew it was going to be close. And as we told the boys, our goal is to win each quarter. And besides the first quarter, I think we won each quarter after that. And that's kind of the way we got to look at it from here on out. And we're just happy to get this win. And for me, I'm happy just to get this monkey off my back and getting out of the first round without an overtime.
Coach, you went to, what's defenses there? You went to 2-3, and talk about that change you made.
Well, hindsight, it wasn't a great move because I think they hit a couple threes. But, we tried to, when we saw they had two bigs in there, we knew that they weren't really going to step out kind of look. So we thought if we can go to a 2-3 there, really kind of still stretch out a little bit and make those guys become jump shooters around the mid-post area or the foul line. We thought that would be a win for us. But, Crescent did a great job moving the ball. Coach Schaefer had a great game plan against us. We were just able to make enough plays. You could tell in the first quarter we were kind of frustrated the way things were going. Shots weren't necessarily falling. We were some turnovers and things like that. We just had to settle down. When you can win against a very solid Crescent team and not play your best game, and some guys, just really didn't play up to where they have been, and we still found a way, that's a sign of a great overall team. We're just happy to get this one and get another chance to play it here on Thursday.
Coach, you were able to kind of scratch and claw your way back in the game, and there was some big plays. If you give us a couple of big turning points that kind of put you over the hump and you held it.
Well, first of all, Grant Stern hitting those free throws down the stretch was incredible for a senior to step up. And there was no doubt when he was releasing them that they were just hitting all the net. But Ethan Stern's charge there. That kind of really turned it. And then Grant Stern, that on-ball defense with Kobe Bird, drug spit the foot there and traveled. Just little plays like that. It wasn't necessarily, prettiest game. We missed some blockouts. They got some offensive rebounds. That Stafford kid, he was one that was really kind of worrying us. He's even at 5'11", he just has a nose for the ball. He, couldn't keep up with the class there for a while. But when it came down to it, the last few minutes, we did rebound the ball pretty well. I thought Garrett Reynolds gave us some great inside presence. Like we told him, we don't need to guard out at the volleyball line necessarily, but that's just something you got to learn sometimes. We're just happy that we can make enough plays. I thought Skylar played well again, and it was just a bunch of little things put together. But once again, our defense kind of carried us down the stretch, and that's always a good trait to have when you get in tournament time, is having solid defense.
Holding Madison 47 points, kind of in the cap there. Glenwood coming up next, and another third round for the Rams, Coach. It'll be another battle.
It'll be another battle. There's no hiding it that this is always a pretty big rivalry between Atlantic and Glenwood. The first time here they got us pretty good down there. Skylar was out, but we played well, had a chance down that stretch. We just couldn't get there. We even mentioned it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Beating Crescent 3 times, it's going to be hard to beat us 3 times. We're just going to go down there and play as hard as we can, and hopefully we can come out of there with a win and move on to the next stage. But I know tonight I told the boys, hey, enjoy this one. We got out of the first round. That's something that was one of our goals, is get past that first round, so we accomplished that. Like I said earlier, I'm going to have some late nights, especially tonight, watching some film and things like that to get ready for Glenwood. But rest is going to be important the next couple days. We'll be ready to go on tip-off on Thursday night.
Coach, congrats, a big win, and best of luck on Thursday.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.